I think. I've never done it this way. Hello, hello. Is anybody out there? Come chat with me. Come chat with me. I need somebody to chat with. Oh, I'm so frustrated right now. Hey, Taylor. How's it going? I gotta turn my camera off because I'm doing something bad that I shouldn't be doing. There we go. It's not bad. It's just a little nicotine. I need it to calm my nerves down right now. Not too good. Why? What's up? What is wrong? I've never gone live vertical before, so this is all brand spanking new. I see I got 12 people watching and only 3 thumbs up. You guys better smooch that thumbs up. Can you hear me okay? Does my sound good? Because I know my phone is using, like, its audio and its microphone and, you know, all that. Hey, Chris Miller, what happened to your account? That's not your regular account. Hi, YouTuber. Hello. Yes, yay. This is so weird. Uh-oh, problems at home. That's not good. You have to send me a message on Facebook so you don't have to put all your business out here in the chat. How's everybody doing? I am baby free right now, and I don't know what to do with myself. Do you know that I have spent the last, let's see, 3 freaking hours trying to get my Bluetooth option back on my laptop? I would be live on my laptop right now if the freaking Bluetooth was on there. But I guess, I don't know. I guess Windows updated to Windows 11 and it just fucked my whole laptop up. Like, my husband told me that I needed to be saged. Because every electronic that we have, I swear, it is jacked up. The TV, we've had the TV for like 2 years, and it's a Samsung TV. Like, it's not, a off-brand, and it will not connect to the Wi-Fi. There you are, Chris. Now you're blue. Uh-oh, Taylor. What's she doing? Didn't I tell you I thought she was bad news back when? Didn't I tell? That's not good, because now you're attached to the little girl. Hi, Chu Chai. Is that how you say it? Chu Chai. Hello, hello. Welcome in. We got 16 people watching and 8 thumbs up. We can do so much better. Right? Right. You can do it. So I've been using ChatGPT, trying to walk my ass through this, and I've been using HP support. Chewy. Chu-Chai? Chu-Chi? Chu-Chi. I'm so bad at pronouncing things, especially names. I am so sorry if I am butchering it. Chu-Chi. Okay. Chu-Chai. I don't remember which. Chu-Chai. Like chai tea? I love my chai tea. Oh, Taylor, see? Nope. No. No. Because you know what that means? If she's accusing you of cheating and you're not really cheating, that means that she is cheating on you. For sure. Positively. Absolutely. Without a doubt. Been there, done that. Get out of it while you can. The second one that I said, not the chai. So chu chi. Proud mixed child. Oh my goodness. Hey, stranger. When I came, oh my goodness, I was going through my subscriber list. I didn't know you could see it on your phone on the app. And I was playing on the app and I was like, I can see my subscriber list. Oh, okay. So I did it and I put it on, like, there's two options. One, the newest subscribers. So I went through those, and then um, the highest subscriber order, I guess, you know. And Proud Mix Child popped up. He has almost 20K. You guys, and go subscribe. YouTuber, can you drop his link in the chat? Look, I don't want to touch my phone because I don't want to fuck it up, and I know I will. It's Chris, you and Taylor, I'm telling you what, I'm going to whip your butts. I have, do you know, PMC, I have a grandbaby now. I am a Mimi, okay? I'm a Mimi. To the most adorable baby girl. She gave her number out to guys from your job. What? No. No. Proud Mixed Child. His link. Thank you. Oh, you don't want your link dropped? Okay, never mind. I like, you are so insightful. I sat there and flipped through your shorts and was just listening. And I was like, oh my goodness. You know, like, I believe you're supposed to hear everything that you hear when you're supposed to hear it. And there were so many things that just was like, whoo, whoo. Yeah, you don't deserve that, Taylor. I know you don't, because I know that you don't do her dirty. So look at me going into Dr. Phil mode. Look, I feel like I'm having like flashbacks to like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. How long has it been since I've been in my craft room? Way too long. No, PMC, I do not like fall because that means that that white shit is coming soon after, okay? And you know I don't like that. I don't, when the leaves change, I swear I get seasonal depression. I know I do. It's gorgeous. I love seeing the different colors. You know, every road you drive down, Indiana is full of big old maple trees and oak trees, and it's beautiful. But well, okay, Taylor, but you can't fix something that doesn't want to be fixed. She doesn't want to be fixed. Tell her to fuck off and go focus on you. Don't let her make you fall backwards because you deserve better than that. Right, Chuchi? Right? The shit flakes, that's what we call them around here, okay? They are shit flakes. Oh, those shit flakes belong in Alaska, and that's it. That's the only place that they're supposed to be. Not in Indiana, okay? They were. They were so fun. That's when I decided I was going to go live like this, I kind of almost had a flashback. I'm sitting at my desk, but I'm sitting at my computer desk, which is for live streaming on this channel. You know, it's not my craft desk, but it still felt like, I don't know. I don't know. Yes, in Alaska. Keep that shit in Alaska, okay? No, I haven't crafted in a long time. PMC, my grandbaby is 2.5 years old. She is on the spectrum. She is nonverbal. She's level 3. And my daughter works third shift. So I have a 24/7 job. I mean, I literally have a 24/7 job. I love every second of it, but it is exhausting, okay? When I tell you I am exhausted, by the time her head hits the pillow, my ass is already asleep, okay? Like, I'm pushing on 50. And see, that's what I mean, Taylor. You're getting attached to this child. You're already attached to this child, and this child is attached to you. And now she's out there fucking it up because she's selfish. I'm sorry, but I can't respect that. That irritates me. You know, I don't use the F bomb, and that irritates me because I know that you're better than that. You deserve better than that. Ooh, there's not very much chat showing on here. Hold on. Let me scroll back up here. Hi, Matthew is silly AF. How are you doing? You'll be 50 in April. Ooh, you got big celebrations coming up? Anything big planned for the big 5-0? Little Miss Sharon, hello. How are you? How are you? I don't know about gracefully, but thank you. Oh my goodness. I was getting ready for the setup here and it asked like if I wanted to do a thumbnail. Not really. Thanks anyway. Oh, just another day. That's how my birthdays are too. Just another day. I feel like we should celebrate our moms on our birthday. You know, like they're the ones that did all the work. We were just born, you know, like oh, I love seeing all of the people in here. This is crazy. I know that like YouTube pushes the verticals to different people, I think. Like Chuchi, I don't think that we've ever met. If we have, I apologize. I don't remember seeing your name, but not in my chat. But like I think it's cool. Like Matthew is silly. I have seen Matthew around town. I've seen Matthew around these YouTube streets here. In the summer community people. YouTube recommended it? What? I haven't been live in so long. They're like, help this bitch, okay? She is slacking. Get her ass back on here. And see, Taylor, that's what I'm talking about. You have worked too hard on your sobriety to let some bitch fuck it up. I mean, you got to do what you know is best. And don't think with your heart, think with your brain, okay? Oh my goodness. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Oh, okay. I thought that I saw your name, but I didn't think I'd seen you on my channel, so that makes sense. You've seen each other in Justin's with his gorgeous face. Now, see, that's a man that can take a thumbnail, okay? Hi, Wandering Hearts. Oh, here it is. How are you? 4 grandbabies for solid 6 weeks. Ooh, I bet you're going to sleep like I am at night, huh? Well, I'm glad you came in, PMC. I'm so thankful that I saw your name on my list. And like I said, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for, and it looks like you're doing really well. Like, I mean, tell me otherwise if you would like. I don't want to pry, but it looks like you're doing pretty well. And I actually got to see your face. Like, how many times have we chatted for hours and I never knew what you looked like? And now I do. You're already subbed. Well, thank you so much. Hi, Pink Warrior. Well, drive safe. Ooh, girl, be safe. That's right. Tell him, Chuchai. Chuchi. Chuchi. I'm gonna get it. I promise I'm gonna get it. Shayna. Look, every time I type your name in the chat and I put a bunch of A's, that's why. Because that's how I say your name. As soon as I see you, even if I don't verbally say it, I say it in my head. And I say, Shayna. So that's why there's always a few extra A's at the end. Good. That's so good. Hi, Deanna Sanchez. Welcome, welcome. You know, Brittany has her own way of saying people's names. Okay, well, I do too. And she's got me hooked on that Fuzzball Factory shit too, okay? Like every time Fuzzball comes in, I chant with her. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's right. PMC, that's right. It's been years back. But yeah, see, I'm getting old. I'm sorry. Like I feel like I'm 95, you know, and my yeah. But that's right. Your hair is a lot longer. A lot longer. Your hair is like almost as long as mine. I sat here wondering where I went wrong and got mad about it. You didn't do anything wrong, Taylor. She's a cheater. Period. She's a cheater. What's the saying? You can't turn a hoe into a housewife? You got you a hoe. I'm sorry. Taylor and I go way back too, and so he knows I'm going to tell it to him exactly how it is, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it because he needs to hear it blunt, and that's why he tells me about it. So I'm not a bitch, I promise. Aw, and see then Chi says something all sweet like that. That's so nice. I appreciate you saying that to him. Hi, Amy Lynn. Because Taylor's a good guy. He really is. And he's been working hard. So he doesn't deserve to have somebody to come in his life and jack it all up. Doing dinner dishes, then jumping in the shower. Whoop, whoop. Sounds like a relaxed full evening after the dishes are done. See, I'm glad I'm not the only one, Shayna. I bet Brittany has everybody in the chat and chanting along with her. My son's here. He's in there playing his PlayStation. So if you hear any yelling, nobody is being harmed in this live stream, okay? He gets, I don't know what it is with boys and playing the PlayStation, but can anybody else relate? That's right. Exactly, Chuchi. That telling you, I just can't sugarcoat shit. No, you don't deserve it. And even if you haven't made bad decisions, you've had life lessons and you have taken those lessons and you have used them to learn from them and turn your life around and make yourself a better person because you want to be a better person. And what she's doing to you, but not only you, her daughter. Her daughter is there with you, getting attached to you, looking at you as her daddy, and she's out fucking some other guys. No, no, I'm sorry, but no. She should consider herself lucky. You know, we talk about true crime cases all the time, and it's always mom's boyfriend that is hurting the child. Well, here, mom's boyfriend is treating the child like his own, and mom's out doing whatever, neglecting her child and her good man that she has at home. And it's bullshit. Sorry. Not sorry. Hi, Tam here. Welcome in. Amy Lynn, thank you. I'm glad that I'm not the only one. Like the boys get their volume just goes from like 5 to like 55, right? I don't understand it, but it happens every time. It's only 10:15. Oh yeah, little Miss Sharon's in the future. You're gonna go ride your horse? Aw, giddy up. You too, PMC. I'm so glad you came in. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great night, and I hope we talk more often, more here soon. Thank you so much. Now, Taylor, is her father around? Like, does he have regular visitation with her? Loma Sharon, thank you. So the girls do it too? So it must just be PlayStation then, right? Yeah, Taylor's been through a lot. I'm too honest for this. Hi. Welcome in. So, and Taylor doesn't have any biological children, but he's been with this girl for what, 2 years now? A year and a half, somewhere around there. I don't think it's been 2 years. I think that's too long. Um, but he's been the one that's been there taking care of the child and almost 2 years. Okay. And that's just not right, right? Like, how many times do we see? Look at Stephen Stearns. Look at Terrell Rhodes and Taylor Nicholson and the poor baby boy, Amari Nicholson. Like, it's so frustrating to me. And when a girl gets a good guy, treat him right, treat him how he treats you. And if you're not happy or something's not clicking, then move along. Life is too short. And that's the only thing that I can say. Life is too short. The downside of it is, if you guys break up, I feel like she's going to use the child against you. Yeah, and Chuchi, my my daughter was 4 years old when I met my husband, and we dated for 6 months before I introduced her to him, and she fell in love immediately, had a blast their first meeting, and in under a year, she asked him if she could call him daddy. Her daddy was never a daddy, and the last time he saw her, she was a year and 10 days old. So my husband is her daddy, and she's 22 now. So, and now he's Pop to our grandbaby too. So, it's a beautiful thing, but it sucks when the child isn't, you don't have any legal rights to the child. Yep, as a pawn. Yeah, but she is happy though. That's the thing. She's happy because she's out doing whatever the hell she wants to do with whoever she wants to do it with, and you're at home taking care of her child. And she knows that her child is safe with you. So if she does have a lot of concern about the child, you know, oh, I'm too honest for this, right? It's so infuriating. Like, it, oh, That's one thing my daughter and I were talking about it the other day because, like, my cousin, everybody that she becomes friends with become aunt so and so or uncle so and so or cousin so and so, or and that irritates me because they're not, and you're introducing your children to these people that are not going to be in your life for very long, because she would always get screwed over by people because she had a horrible judging character, and the children had like separation anxiety issues because all these people came into their lives and then went right back out of their lives. So, and how old is the little girl now? Is she 5 or 6 maybe? Like, she's still young. She's so young. Okay, it tells me that a message is held for review, but it doesn't show me what the message is. She's 5 now. And YouTuber, I wonder if she's out cheating on him all the time and giving her number to guys that he works with. Do you think that counseling is like a good option? Like, I've never done counseling, so I don't know because I just feel like she has a lot to change, you know? That's right. You got to put the mask on yourself first. And I forget that all the time. I am constantly putting myself last. I mean, I can tell you there, I went, okay, don't judge me, okay? 3 days in a row, I was so busy I didn't shower. And I didn't even remember until the third day. I was like, I haven't had a shower in 3 days. When my head started itching because my hair was dirty, I was like, I gotta go shower, okay? Like, that's how busy I get and how focused I am on taking care of everybody else, you know? It's hard to remember sometimes to put yourself first. And then there's times like today, my husband decided that he was going to take my daughter and granddaughter with him to go over to his nephew's house. And so he was like, that way you can have a little bit of a break. Because he works out of town during the week. So I'm the only adult here, you know, like, I mean, I'm the mom. My daughter's an adult too, but I'm the mom the whole week. So that's how I feel too. Oh my goodness, you're reading my mind, I swear. Yeah, only if both parents. And see, YouTuber, I don't. It doesn't sound like she wants to work it out though. Like, if she's taking advantage of him. Sometimes counseling is a long goodbye. It depends on what the heart needs. That's a good way of looking at it, Wandering Hearts. But I guess it would also help you get all of your concerns, and like it would be a way to at least have, like, you know, like, how many times have you had a breakup where you're like, I have no idea what the hell happened? Well, why aren't you guys together anymore? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the closure from the relationship, so I don't know. You know, like, I guess that the counseling would help with that if it's going to go that way. Yep, built-in babysitter. Exactly. 3 texts. And mm, I'm gonna try to bite my tongue a little bit. Do you guys have Life 360 set up on your phones? Uh, did not. This is crazy. I didn't know I was going to come live and play Dr. Phil. Okay. Look, I wanted to talk to you guys about this case that I want when next time I do go live on my laptop, once I get my Bluetooth option back on here, I'm gonna figure it out one way or another. Um, because it's pissing me off, and after 3 hours, I think that, you know, I've earned it back on my laptop somehow. But there's a case that I did a video on her a little while ago, but it was a clip from where I was live on Tammy's panel with her. And I think Tammy might go live later tonight too. I need to message her and ask her. I thought she said Saturday night. But I was on her panel, and we were playing with our cards. Okay, I'm a medium, and I have DIY cards that I made myself. I don't read tarot. I am not good enough to do that. Tarot card readers kick ass because they have to remember a lot of shit, and I can't do that. So I made my own cards, and they're like oracle cards, but they're true crime cards. And so we were playing with our cards, and I was kind of showing people my DIY cards because people get fascinated by those. And somebody came into the chat and asked if we had heard of Naziah Harris, and neither one of us had. And so she said she's missing right now in Detroit, and she's only 13 years old. And can you pull some cards? So I said, okay, you know, and I started pulling cards. As I was pulling them, the girl in chat, I believe her name is the High Priestess, and she was like freaking out. She was like, oh my gosh, you're spot on. Keep pulling, keep pulling. Oh my gosh, that's right. So I clipped it from Tammy's, just that part, and put it on my channel. But I think that's the only coverage that I've done for Neziah. But she is still missing. And her alleged murmerer is sitting in jail right now awaiting trial. And it said that she was pregnated when she vanished. And the guy that's in jail, his name is Jarvis Butts. Yes, Butts, Butts. We call him Mr. Azzz for short, because he's a grown-ass man with grown-ass children, and he's got a 13-year-old pregnant, possibly. The 13-year-old Neziah Harris was not his only victim. There were multiple. And the sad part is, Mr. Azzz has 5 children with Neziah's aunt. Neziah's mother is an active drug addict, and she is out on the streets doing her thing. And so their mother, Annette Harris, adopted or took custody of Neziah. And during the preliminary hearing, she sat up there like she was this queen that knew all, that put the crack down on people, and was like, nope, that's not happening in my house. This is straight laced. We pray every morning before school, and all this blah, 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 blah bullshit. Okay? There's no way in hell, in my opinion, that Annette, the grandmother, and the aunt didn't have some idea of what was going on, especially since some of the text messages came out between Neziah and Mr. Azzz, where Neziah was telling him to go give her aunt some so that she and Mr. Azzz could have some alone time and not be bothered by her aunt. So this case is something that I can't let go. Neziah's birthday was just the other day. There is a creator called Tootie on here, and she streams on Twitch but puts it on YouTube also. She's badass, okay? Like, I love this bitch. She is amazing. She went to Detroit. I think she lives in Atlanta, and she went to Detroit for Neziah's birthday, and they went to the neighborhood where Annette lives still. And there was a whole group of people, and they started at the corner of one block, and they walked. The last place that Neziah was seen on camera was a ring footage, security footage, whatever, and it was her getting off the bus and walking through her neighborhood. And the group of people walked the street where she walked her last walk on camera, and they were singing happy birthday to her. They were saying justice for Neziah. Like, it was gorgeous. And then towards the end, there was another girl, and her name is Brooklyn. And I don't know, I think that she is one of Neziah's cousins. And she was also a victim, survivor. Okay, hold on. This little girl is a survivor of Mr. Azzz. And she will be testifying in the trial. So the trial is supposed to be, it was supposed to be October 6th, but I guess the state said, we're going to need just a little bit more time than October, because we now have 78 new witnesses. 78. 78. 78. Okay. What? And I guess a lot of it is from jail phone calls. Hi, Cher. Sorry, I paused chat so I could get all that out, because I knew if I was reading chat, I couldn't talk and read at the same time. Yeah, Taylor, you should not be a doormat. Hi, Sandwich. I tried that sandwich and it's not popping up. It's showing up in my hidden apps when I pull up my device manager on my laptop. So the what did it say? The driver, when Windows 11 updated, I guess that it deleted the driver that I had and it didn't install the new driver. So I've downloaded the new driver, but I haven't figured out how to install the new driver yet. So that's my 3-hour progress. And good to see you too. How you doing? Sparkles! Look, I'm so far behind. I'm sorry. I love that Chuchi is taking over for with Taylor here. What's up, Mike? I'm gonna put your ass in time out, mister. You know you can't pay to put the nasty shit in my chat, sir. Yeah, only 78. Yeah, yeah. And thank you for the super chat. Whoop, whoop. My first super chat. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, 78. Like, can you imagine 78 witnesses? Like, how in the hell would they get through it? Like, that would be like the Johnny Depp trial all over again. Like, it's going to take 3 months just to get through the state's case. You know, like, what? Oh, I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I'm using Chat GPT and HP support. And they suck because it's taken me 3 hours just to figure all that little bit out. Okay. um, I have a Boston accent. I'm in Indiana. I've never been told that I have a Boston accent. I play around and talk silly sometimes. I sound silly when I do it. Little Miss Sharon, thank you. Thank you so much. And you didn't put any nasty shit in the chat with your super chat. See? See, Mike, that's how it's done. How was your roast the other day, Mike? You hear it? Well, I'm born and raised right here in little old Indiana. I've never even been to Boston. What are you gonna say to her, Taylor? Kick rocks, eat shit, don't come home. I had the same thing happen too before. Oh my gosh, right, Sandwich? And my husband told me earlier, I'm going to say it again. My husband told me earlier because, right, in certain words, um, that I needed to be saged because every electronic in our house, like, is jacked up in some way, shape, or form. My printer wasn't working for a while. I finally got it working. But the TV, we have a Samsung TV in the living room. My grandbaby loves Miss Rach, and it's like background noise. She can't have silence. And so Miss Rach is on all day long. Um, and it, so it's a smart TV, so it has to connect to the Wi-Fi. Well, it's not so very freaking smart right now because it won't even pop up my Wi-Fi. I had to factory reset the bitch, and it still won't show up the Wi-Fi. So I spent the last 3 days trying to get that. And I finally said, screw it. And she's just going to have to use her tablet. So that's what she's been doing for the last 24 hours. Michael, somebody put Michael in timeout right now. Go to the corner, sir. You go sit in the corner right now. I'm going to tell her, hi, I'm Taylor, your forgotten boyfriend who you haven't seen all day. And you know what? I wouldn't even do that. You know what? The best way to do it is act like you don't give a fuck. Act like you don't care. Don't argue with her. Don't ask her where she's been. Don't ask her who she's been with. Don't ask her what she ate for dinner because she's been out past dinner time. Don't give a fuck. I promise you. Don't care. You didn't tell me how your smoking roast was. Right? Like it's going to kill you. It's going to hurt you so bad to try to bite your tongue. You're going to bite your tongue off. I promise. Sit on your hands. Do not send her a text. Do not call her. Do not care. You're going to care, but don't let her know you care. And you're going to have to get pissed off enough to get to that point. So you may not be there just yet. And you may go ahead and send her a text, but you'll know when you're there. I've been there. Been there, done it. Aussie. Hello, beautiful Aussie. How you doing? Oh no, sandwich, that's awful. Oh no. And you dropped a brain. Oh my gosh. See? What it like is it like one of the universe times, where everything was just, oh, it was absolutely amazing. I bet it was. I bet it was. Um, right, Loma Sharon? Exactly. Oh, don't let the door hit you when you're leaving. Bye. And like seriously, that's how you got to do it though. You just got to say bye. Like don't care. When she leaves, don't ask her where she's going. Don't ask her when she's going to be home. When she says she's leaving, ignore her. When she goes to walk out the door, ignore her. I promise you. Because she's past that point of, we need to talk. Like that's, she's past that. She doesn't want to talk. Because I know you've tried. I know, sandwich. Oh my gosh. Yep, act like you're busy. Be so focused on anything else. Anything else. It might even be good, like, if you were like coloring a picture with your little girl or doing a puzzle with her or, something like that. And she'd be like, bye, I'll be back later. Don't acknowledge her. Bye, I'm leaving. Don't acknowledge her. Did you hear me? I'm sorry, what? I'm too busy doing this coloring page over here, or I'm too busy helping with this puzzle over here, or whatever, like put your focus on her. That's right. That's right. And that's good that you have a backup plan. Is she a good mom? We got 26 thumbs up. You guys are rock stars. Seriously? Right, Chuchi? And I feel like she already knows though. I mean, she's 5, so she's aware, you know, and children absorb way more than what we think they do, unfortunately. She's a great mom. And she's a great mom, but she's gone all day doing what? With who? She's not at home taking care of her daughter, right? So she's a good mom when she's there with her daughter. The trucker in Utah? No, Mike, what happened to the trucker in Utah? Look, Chuchi is just as blunt as I am. Right, right. And that's the thing, though. She knows that. And that's why we were talking about her being used as a pawn. Blew a tire and ended up getting checked out by Utah State Patrol. They found 2 minor children chained up in his reefer unit. Are you serious? OMG. No, I have not heard about that. Thank God they found them. Were they okay? I mean, other than being chained up. Right, YouTuber? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Taylor is pretty open with stuff. He likes getting other people's opinions, and whether he takes the advice or not, you know. 2 hours of 29 degrees? Oh, it just clicked with me. The refrigerator unit. Were they deceased? 29 degrees for 2 hours and they're babies? Minor children? What is wrong with people? It's disgusting, man. Children are so innocent. Like, they are so innocent. 13 and 15. Okay, so they're still alive, but that's bullshit. I'm gonna have to look it up and see what it says. The hanging in Mississippi? Okay, see, I haven't heard about that either. That's right, Chuchi, exactly. All right, let me see. Oh, wait, my mouse doesn't work. Hold on. Fucking piece of shit laptop. Windows 11 fucking update. Bullshit. Okay, let's see what we can find here. On No, Mike, I don't. I try not to. I am very specific about the cases that I watch and learn about and cover. So, no, that I have never been a daily news watcher. Never. Never in my life. Hi, Hope Floats. Hello, hello. How are you? Look at you with your gold star. Whoop, whoop. I love the gold stars. YouTuber has one, and I'm pretty sure Aussie. Does Aussie have hers yet? Aussie, do you have your gold star now? I love it. Yes, Aussie has her gold star too. They're so pretty. Well, and that's because that's how you see her, Taylor. I mean, you have definitely stepped right up into daddy role. All right. Trucker in Utah. Let's see if we can find it here. Yes, you do. Whoop, whoop. Oh, Aussie, thank you. 15 months. I love it. Thank you so much. I can't play anything because I'm on my phone. Dang it. And I'm not going to sing to you because I wouldn't do that. But whoop, whoop. Thank you. Best place to be right here with all these rock stars. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. I'll read it to y'all. Let me see. Mm. Okay. I found it. I found the AI overview. Okay. Um, oh, that's awesome, Taylor. That's awesome. And if she really is a good mom, she won't rip you out of her daughter's life. KUTX Utah Channel 4. Oh, okay. Um, I don't see that to the right, but Well, I'll read the AI version and then we'll see what if we need to go into more detail. Okay, so it says a Utah. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second, please. Well, that's where I fear that she's going to use her as a pawn. See, I need a sip of my chai tea. Okay. A Utah truck driver was arrested in September 2025 after two young girls, his half-sisters, were discovered locked inside of his refrigerated trailer following a crash in Linden. While reports state the children were trapped in sub-freezing temperatures, there is no mention that they were chained. Oh, because I Googled trucker in Utah kids chained up. So is this the right one? A 28-year-old Jacob Ortel Scott. So the discovery says a Utah Highway Patrol trooper noticed a gap in the trailer door. Oh no, I guess this wasn't. He didn't have a blowout. Okay. The patrol trooper noticed a gap in the trailer door and saw, quote, two sets of eyes, end quote, looking out after the semi-truck was involved in a multi-vehicle crash on Interstate 15. What? OMG. The driver, 28-year-old Jacob Ortel Scott, was arrested and booked into the Utah County Jail without bail on suspicion of felony aggravated child abuse. Scott had allegedly locked his 12 and 14-year-old half-sisters inside of the refrigerated trailer for nearly 2 hours. The trailer's temperature was set to 30 degrees Fahrenheit, and the girls had no way to exit on their own. The condition of the children. Oh, the crash was caused by his blowout? Oh, well, that makes more sense then. See, it doesn't state that in this AI summary. So we will click on the KUTX. I'll have to find it. Because right now I see Fox and ABC and WWNY. Okay, so condition of the children. The two girls were scared but uninjured and were turned over to another family member. Authorities confirmed the incident was not a human trafficking case. The investigation part of it says the Utah State Bureau of Investigation and the Department of Child and Family Services interviewed the children and are investigating the incident. I mean, the fuck is wrong with people? All right, let me see if it shows the W people KBAK ABC4 Yahoo. It's not showing it. Hi, just me. Right? Okay, so I see a lot of different articles here. We'll just click on a couple and see. Okay, it doesn't mention the passenger. So we're going to click on, we'll start with this one. We'll go to the ABC. That's crazy. I want to know why. Hi, Diane Crawford. Thank you, just me. We got 32 thumbs up, and there's only 15 people in the chat right now. You guys, I swear, freaking rock stars, okay? Thank you so much for smooching the thumbs up. And thank you so much to those of you who might have made out with it instead of just smooching it. Okay. All right. Let's see. The arrest affidavit. It said the girls had been confined in the trailer since departing Huntington, Utah, a nearly 2-hour journey where they were found. According to the affidavit, it was set to... Okay, the trailer's temperature was set to 30 degrees Fahrenheit, at one point dropping to 29.5 degrees, investigators said. Troopers also found bedding inside the freezing compartment. Officials said the girls had no way to exit the refrigerated space on their own. The children were investigated by agents from the Utah State Bureau of Investigation and Department of Family Services. Scott was taken to a local hospital for a possible hand injury before being booked into the Utah I can't talk. Before being booked into the Utah County Jail. Judge Sean Peterson ordered Scott held without bail, citing substantial evidence and determining he posed a substantial danger to others. Court records showed Scott had prior misdemeanor convictions, but no felony record, and at this time, no lawyer has been assigned. All right. Let me see. But Taylor, you're not a horrible person. ABC4, that is one that showed up here. ABC4. Okay, let me go to that one. Thank you, Tam here. And just me, what are you eating for dinner? And she used to be your person, but I mean, people change, Taylor. People change. And like, there's a reason for the change. And I think I had asked you when you had told us that she was incarcerated. I think that I had asked you if she was doing any type of drugs. Is that something that she struggles with? If you want to say, you don't have to. Right, used to be. Unfortunately, and that sucks. But there is somebody out there that is perfect for you. And my freaking cigarette went out. She used to be when she was younger. So, but she's not using now. Like, she's staying sober. And like, are you 1,000% sure, or are you thinking? Okay, so this one, it doesn't look like it has very much information on this website, on the ABC4. I'll have to go to the other one. Oh no, wait, there's more up here. Let me see. It blocked traffic for hours, according to the court documents. The driver was arrested on suspicion of third-degree felony aggravated child abuse. The court documents said that they were found in the refrigerator, which was originally reported to be a dump truck. The documents said that the officer saw 2 sets of eyes. When the trooper confronted the driver about the eyes, he said he looked surprised, but then said that there were kids back there, and the girls had no way to exit. And 12 and 14, they were not trafficked or injured, thank God. He's a sibling, but not a full sibling. Oh, here, court documents state that after interviews were conducted, the driver mentioned that his hand was possibly broken, and he was transported to the hospital. After leaving the hospital, he was taken to the jail without bail. All right. I need to know more about the passenger. Why is nobody talking about the passenger? Let's see what Fox 13 News says. Well, because, okay, so I ask because um, I feel like there's a reason for what she's doing. I I don't feel like it's just one person that she's, fallen head over heels in love with, but she doesn't want to hurt you, so she's just not leaving you. Like, I don't feel like that's what it is. I feel like she's having fun. Some crispy tacos, yummy. Taco Saturday, whoop whoop. The Mississippi one, a young gentleman was found in a tree by a pickle. Oh, you know what? I did see that. I didn't read it, but I saw the headline about that because I thought how bad it, like, who was he trying to affect? Like, he would have known, being in the middle of a local college area, that multiple people were going to see him. Like, I always think about that because I feel like when I was in high school, there was a girl that she hated her mom. Like, she hated her mom. And she hung herself in the family barn on Mother's Day, knowing that her mom would be the one that would find her. And I'll never forget, I still remember her name to this day. And but I feel like, do people think about that when they do it? Like, she put a lot of thought into her setup and who was going to find her and when, and all of that. So I think about that when, because you don't hear a lot about hangings, but um like, was he trying to make sure that the other students found him? Like, did he feel like he didn't fit in with the students in college? Or like, what was the reason? It breaks my heart that people feel like that's the only answer, you know? 14 years, Chuchi. Oh my gosh. Congratulations. You fought the devil and you won. That means you can do anything that you want to do. Anything. I have seen people in high addiction. High addiction. I have helped people realize, that they were at their rock bottom and it was time to go for treatment. Um, and I give all credit to them because it was them. I was just there along the way. But and I was there mainly for the children because the majority of them had children. But um that's rough. That is so rough. When you have an addiction, like, it wins. It takes everything. Everything. So it's like you're starting from scratch, plus you got to fight the addiction. So I give anybody who is so sober major credit. He questioned, oh wait, yeah, questioned. He supposedly argued with his passenger before admitting there were children in the back. Oh, so I wonder why not. Okay, we're going to read this article and see if it says anything. Yes, Taylor, and it hasn't been an easy road for you, and I am so proud of you. Like, yes, I have, but you've gotten right back on it and you have kept on going, you know, and don't look back. Learn from it. That's why I said, you've hit some hard life lessons, but you've kept right on going. All right, let's see. So this one says, the original crash happened at 11:15 a.m. involving a tractor trailer driven by Scott, which closed down northbound lanes for several hours due to multiple people being injured. Oh my gosh. While investigating the crash, Utah Highway Patrol troopers were set to enter the refrigerated trailer when the one trooper spotted two sets of eyes. Scott allegedly acted surprised at what was seen, but then admitted to having two children in the trailer. Oh, here. Okay. According to UHP, Scott and a passenger were in the front cab, leaving no room for the girls. While troopers first thought the girls were running away, they soon realized it was a family on their way to Salt Lake City for school test to help another sister with her pregnancy by doing chores around the house. So he was giving them a ride in a refrigerator for 2 hours? This is a really dumbass thing. And he got into a wreck. Like, he is so lucky that they were not injured. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Lieutenant Clay Morgan with UHP says the situation is something he hadn't seen before. He said, quote, "It's very unusual to come across a couple people in the back of a car." In the back of a car? What? It's very unusual to come across a couple of people in the back of a car. I think they misquoted him. Like, what? I swear that's what it says. Morgan said there was no way for the girls, 12 and 14, to get out of the truck and that a makeshift bed, duffel bags, and backpacks were also found in the back. The 12 and 14-year-olds were scared. They were scared they were in trouble. They were scared that their brother was in trouble. They were scared that somebody was hurt. But after a while, they calmed down. Neither girl was found to be injured after the discovery. Investigators learned that the girls had been inside the truck's trailer since leaving Huntington for Linden, a nearly 2-hour drive. The thermostat was set on 30. It went down to 29.5. Even though the girls and Scott were related, they arrested Scott on child abuse charges due to putting the teens in an unsafe situation. You think? Like, absolutely. He's old enough to know, no kids, that's not safe. Get an Uber. Or, like, no, why would you do that? Oh, I love that. And that's so good. That's so good though. Like, you're past that hump where you're secure in your sobriety, and that's amazing. But you will never forget the struggle that it took to get there, like, and I think that's why that hump is like behind you, the struggle. Oh man, seen the struggle. Okay. Let's see. Morgan also said, I mean, it's kind of common sense that we shouldn't be riding in the back of any type of trailer, but one that's enclosed that you certainly can't get out of, we would just ask, use common sense, try and find a better way to get people where you're going. Absolutely. And that's all in that article. My goodness. Thanks, Mike. Well, there's your daily dose of true crime. That one wasn't that bad. When I first originally started talking about it, I got a little nervous, but that wasn't so bad. All right, let me see here. There's buttons down here at the bottom. I was trying to see what they were telling me I could do. Not a whole lot. So, my husband and the girls are back home. They're coming in the door, so it's about to get real loud. So, I'm going to go ahead and end this now. And I thank you guys so much for coming in and hanging out and keeping me company, and it's been amazing. Little bit of this and a little bit of that. I got to play Dr. Phil and talk about true crime and have fun. So I appreciate that. Thank you for smooching the thumbs up. We got 36 thumbs up. I'm blown away. So cool. So my next live stream, like I said, it will be about Naziah Harris. So if that sounds like a case that you might be interested in, make sure that you ring a ding my bell so that YouTube might notify you, hopefully, when I do go live, because it'll be a pop-up live very similar to this one, but it won't be in vertical mode. Hopefully by then I will have my Bluetooth option back on my laptop and I will be able to be live on my laptop. And we'll be able to review some of the videos that Tootie has on her channel. She has reviewed a lot of the preliminary hearing, the witness testimony, and like I want to play Annette's bullshit that she got up there and lied under oath to a judge after she swore to tell the truth. Yeah, I want to play some of that. And Naziah's aunt up there lying out her ass too. I think both of them should also be behind bars, but that's just my personal opinion. And who am I, you know? So, yeah, it's a very, very interesting case that is still ongoing. She is still missing. They don't know if she's pregnant or not. And they won't know until they find her remains. So, but they know, they have enough evidence to prove that she's no longer living. So, that's the sad part. But, okay, thank you so much, Chuchi. I'm so glad that you came in. It was so fun talking with you, and Tam, and YouTuber, and little Miss Sharon, and Taylor. You send me messages if you need to, but you, think with your head and not your heart, okay? And I promise you, do the I don't care attitude, okay? That's what you got to do. Okay, it's getting loud in here. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. And I'll see you next time. Till next time, I love you bunches.